Hey guys, it's TMB here, and today we're gonna go over my New York Comic Con 2025 experience. Let's go. Full disclaimer, I only went one day to Comic Con, so maybe the other 3 days were somewhat better than this first day, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. Let's go. Honestly, I was kind of running late on my trip there. So I passed by McDonald's and I said, let's get some food, because the lines, if you guys haven't gone to New York Comic Con before, are absolutely horrendous. Like, the lines get so packed before the opening of the show hall is like, and it's so bad. Like, it's not worth standing on that line when you could come in a couple like minutes later, probably like half an hour later, and get there and just walk in, which is the plan. Low-key, the food slaps so hard. So I definitely recommend you eating up before you go to any con in general. This is actually my third year going to New York Comic Con, and I'd say this is probably more of the underwhelming side in terms of actual convention experience. And I think it's because a lot of it is kind of repetitive. If you guys have already gone before, you'll see a lot of the same pattern of things, but I always go with the same plan. I tend to start from one side of the convention center to the other side just to have a little bit of everything, make sure I pass by every single little thing and, get an experience of the entire thing, even if it's not something that I like in particular. There was plenty of things for everybody. There was comics, there was Funko Pops, there was Calico Critters. Like, that one surprised me. I'm not even into that, but I was like, what? Like, who would expect that? But anyways, we actually got to the DC section where I saw something really, really cool. In the DC booth, there was actually a Lego Batman exhibit, and there was this amazing, humongous Batmobile right there alongside some of the new sets coming out, and I was absolutely astounded. That's actually where my day kind of started. That was the first place I started at the day. I was like, you know what, this is perfect. The Lego stuff right at the beginning. You'd love to see it. It's kind of crazy how in these convention centers you could run into anybody. And I happened to see minifig superheroes today and Doug Bricks, a couple other people on that line, which was pretty amazing. The biggest surprise of all, though, was meeting the Sud City Cristo on the line for the Lego Batman demo experience. We actually recorded a video together. We did some pack openings. So if you guys really want to see that, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you guys think of today's video. At the end of the line, for the Lego experience, where we actually got to play the game. I had so much fun, by the way. I didn't really get to take a picture, but it was genuinely such a refreshing game. The Lego games have been very underwhelming recently, and I actually kind of enjoyed playing that. We actually got some free stuff as well from this experience. Let me show everything off just a little bit, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Everything presented at this experience was given in this bag, which is like this tote with the Lego Batman logo on both sides. It's really cool. I'm actually kind of glad I had this, and it's honestly a good material, so they did not cheap out on this at all. It also came with 2 posters. One of them with the actual sets that are coming out, which you could pre-order at the booth. And then there was a second poster that I'll show you in just a second. Now, this one was personally my favorite. It's double-sided. This side showing the new sets right here, alongside the skin versions that are supposedly supposed to come out in the game. So we'll see how that looks like when it comes out. And on the back side, which is my personal favorite of this thing right here, which I'm definitely gonna frame when I can, is actually the Lego Batman logo thing. It's pretty cool. Now, what's crazier is that this isn't even the best part of it. It actually came with an official Lego Batman trading card pack, which includes 1 card inside. And I was so lucky when I went there, because not only did I get 1 pack, I mistakenly got 2. And it's crazy because these things are limited. Nobody makes these Lego Batman trading cards. I don't think so, at least. Someone got to fact check me on that. I'm not too into the trading cards for Lego, but this was definitely the best pickup, because who gets lucky? Who gets this lucky? If you want to see these 2 packs get ripped open on this channel, make sure to smash that like button. After that meetup with Cristo and the Lego Batman experience, I went on a little stroll. I went to look for some other things, and lo and behold, I actually ran into this booth that had 1 Lego set. This 1 Lego set being the Lego Star Wars 75031 TIE Interceptor. Now, this is a sealed Lego set from Series 1 of the Microfighter series. Now, if you know me, I love the Microfighter series, and I'm so glad that I found this, because it's one that I don't actually own. Now, for $10, this was an absolute steal. The cheapest one on Bricklink was about 20 bucks. So 10 bucks is basically half of that. I kind of had a little bit of bad luck when it came to the Lego products. There was not too much. But there was this one booth that particularly had this one set that was $30. It was the ATST Raider. And that set I regret not picking up because it was so cool to see once again after the whole Cara Dune incident, if you know what I'm talking about. Pretty close to there, actually, there was this one guy giving out these V-Friend mini stickers. And it's apparently some sort of trading card. I've seen that there was, I don't really know what V-Friends is. But free stuff is free stuff. So, I mean, who can pass up on it, right? After that, I actually met up with one of my friends and we kind of just strolled around the convention center for a bit just to see what's going on. We actually did see the Stud City performing at the eBay booth, which was pretty cool. I met up with him a little bit later after that, but it was so great to see a friend on the big screens. By the Marvel booth, we actually got this cool Vote Fisk for Mayor pin, which was really cool to get. I'm not really much of a pin guy, but I love some Marvel memorabilia. We actually went to look for some Pokemon. There was a lot of Pokemon here, which was something that I kind of expected, but I honestly did think that there was such a few selection. The booths are very overrun by a ton of people, and so it really made it hard to really record what was going on there. We also saw some bootleg minifigure booths, which I thought were a little bit cringe in my opinion. I do understand why they're there, but it's just not for me. Nearing the end of the convention for the day, I completely forgot I was looking to buy something. By the Crunchyroll booth, there was a secret hidden Funko Pop Star Wars General Grievous. Now, this is an amazing Funko Pop to have in my collection. When I saw this before I went to the con, I was like, I'm gonna pick this up. And this is the first thing that like came to mind. Because, I mean, there's a lot of cool exclusives. But Star Wars Funko Pop in this cool black and red box, you can never pass up on that. Now, I'm not big into Funko as I used to be, but getting a limited piece for only 20 bucks was an absolute steal. I'm really glad I picked one of these up. And I'm sure that everyone else who was at the con had to have picked one of these up. That wraps up about today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're new around here, please make sure to leave a like on the video and make sure to comment down below what your favorite part of this video was. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I hope that you guys stick around to see some stuff happening in this channel in the near future. Thank you guys so much. TMB, peace out.